There stands our homie, alone upon the beach. The world knows him as the producer. On this day, he studies his own shadow, asking the tides, how did I drift to this shore, and where shall tomorrow's footsteps take me? In his hands, he holds the master recordings. Dope-ass beats, real fire, the kind that makes a whole crowd rise and holler, hell yeah. But joy has slipped from him today, for what once sparked his spirit now drapes him in a colossal depression. Thus he has become, on this lonely beach, the sad producer. All he sees before him now are punk-ass biatches, thin echoes of a world that once felt full. And still the duty lingers to craft a record for young Goval, who now rebrands himself as Lil Gumball.
Shout out to my crew, Keith, Scott, Big Mike. Shout out to Sherman-Oaks BMW. Shout out to Simi Valley Whole Foods, the deli department. Shout out to Karen. Shout out to Grace.
But truth be told, and the wind would whisper it too, the boy is nothing but a fake-ass gangsta.
Yo, what's going on with your verses, man? You told me you was gonna lock something in last night.
Why you cut off my floor like that, huh? I was ferociously boasting. Why do you stop me from boasting like that, huh? You know I was out at the club last night. I ain't got no time to write. So just throw some auto-tune on it and let's move on.
That's what's up.
You listen to me, producer man. My uncle pays the bills around here, huh? You do what I say, you say what I do. Okay?
Bitches be trippin'. The fools, they were wilding out.
Think fast.
No, knock it off! Knock it off! Stop! Stop it! No!
Can we talk outside real quick? Look, I know you got to do what you got to do for the boss man, his nephew and all that. I get it. I get that. But these punks, they're childish. You know one of them fools took an upper decker in the toilet? If you don't know what that is, don't look it up. Trust me. I'm in there trying to engineer the session, not babysit a bunch of clowns.
I don't know, man. It's just feeling kinda going in circles. Like I'm stuck on repeat. I don't know what's wrong with me lately. I just ain't feeling it.
Look, man, back in the day, you'd be hella mad. But right now, you just look sad. And that makes me kind of sad.
Hey, man, hurry up. We hungry. Think of some pizza rolls.
Look, man, I don't mean no disrespect, but your nephew's out of line. Him and his whole crew, they up in the studio acting like a bunch of clowns. I can't work like this. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to bow out of this project.
Bro, you're kidding me, right, bro? You are overreacting. Goval is just blowing off a little steam, bro. Come on. Just take the chill pill, brother. These are kids. Look, Goval is the son of my sister, Stancha, who I love with all my heart. I made a promise on her deathbed that I would make her son a star. I would not ever break my promise. So I suggest, please, pretty please with Dubai chocolate and an Abu Dhabi honey on it. You get your candy ass back in the studio and produce like you have never produced before. Who's the boss? No freaking Tony Danza. Anvil!
The producer was feeling faded. Damn faded. And now his mind drifts back to yesteryear, when the talent hit hard, the henny flowed like waterfalls, and the booties were gloriously rotund. And every party cracked off the chain until the break of dawn.
Hey, man. Hey, Rage Dog's here, man. I think he want to talk to you.
The producer thinks back to the man who first cracked open the door for him. Rage Dog.
Hey, yo, kid, I like your work. You know how to move a crowd. I'm looking for a new DJ.
Rage Dog's former DJ, Crust, had been somewhat decapitated.
What you say, kid?
Alright then.
Alright then. Be at the Sidewinder Hotel tomorrow night, Las Vegas. Bring your A game.
DJing for Rage put the producer on the map.
Hey yo, what y'all say what's up to my new DJ, the producer?
Through a haze of weed smoke thick as winter fog, they talk deep into the wee hours. About life, about death, and every damn thing that lives between.
One day you might find yourself looking into the mirror and wondering, who's that sucker right there? It's when you realize it's you. You lost the inspiration. Never lose that love, producer. Never lose that love. 'Cause that's when the space aliens come down to get you.
We all know the saga of what went down with Rage Dog on that cursed night in Atlanta.
This just in, there's been an apparent shooting at a gentleman's club just off of Peachtree Street. Rap artist Rage Dog has been shot a number of times. No suspects have been apprehended as of yet.
And when the smoke cleared, the producer stood solo. Surrounded, yet abandoned. Level up, or get left in yesterday.
Yeah.
The beat dropped, and the room bowed to the producer. His fire tracks blew up everywhere, and everyone wanted a piece of that shine. No doubt, the block was hot, but he was still cold as hell inside. Enter Anvel Salamagundi, music mogul. He saw the shine and dropped an offer the producer literally could not refuse.
Yes, that's the good. Very good. Sign. This is the beginning of a beautiful relationship.
The money train kept chugging along, son. No doubt. Fame, fortune, all the trappings that came with it laid at his feet. The drip was immaculate. Fat stacks and tight whips. That was the producer's reality now. Still, the producer felt empty. Behind those velvet curtains, the producer saw the real industry. The hard-bodied thugs with side boys lurking in the wings. The outlaw MC was a closeted right-wing conservative.
I think we really need to do something about this immigration problem, you know?
And the heartbreak of Tony Timms. Raw talent, the last real soldier in the industry.
Through the torn curtain of a wicked summer, a baby cries, shots of rain, a quiet storm around the child. They should have been held but not held in contempt. People rise as the sun falls at night, swallows the day into a sea of ink. Stop and think but don't blink. Yo, stop and think but don't blink. Word.
You got a lot riding on your shoulders, youngster. You're the last real soldier that hip-hop got. I mean, the things you write about, man, you're gonna change the whole industry, man. Wake people up. I believe in you, man.
Yo, I appreciate your support, man. I'm going to change the game. You feel me? I'm going to bring the industry back to what it used to be, to what it should be, you know? No more of this pop nonsense.
The producer schooled him, fed him beats, helped him level up, only to watch Tony sell out.
Booty shake, let me see that booty shake. Booty shake, let me see that booty shake.
Snakes, fakes, backstabbers, and frauds. Every damn turn broke the producer down. A top-secret industry meeting would be held, one that would change the producer's direction forever.
You know why you're all here. I think you need a reminder. This is show business, not no business. We need to put asses in the seats. That means more asses in the video.
And that's what I'm talking about. We need some bitches up in here.
Man, shut up. You ain't fooling no damn body. Boy, everybody know you sweet.
What Mr. Solomon Gundy is trying to tell you fellas is that you're slipping. Now I know some of you been trying to slip in some social messages into your music. Well, cut it out. Give the people what they want. And if they don't know what they want, then you tell them what they want. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, baby.
What about immigration? When we gonna talk about that?
We are here to make money. And what makes money? Sex, guns, and sex with guns. Do you feel me, brother? Now get out there and put some more cheese and weed and hoochies in your music.
Everything around him felt counterfeit. Nothing real, nothing true. Just echoes and empty hype. But life throws curveballs. And sometimes those curves can lead you back home. While grabbing a macchiato at a local coffee shop, he discovered Nancy Durango and her puppets, Lady Girl and Busy Boy. The producer was enthralled. A quiet flame he thought was gone had rekindled again. The creative spark.
Wow, these are dope. You make these yourself?
Yep, I sure did. Lady Girl's made out of basswood and Busy Boy's made out of pine. I had such a wonderful time creating them. Oh, they bring me so much joy. That's one thing about us artists, right? You gotta love what you do so you can do what you love.
I'm feeling this.
He drops his new project, a puppet album. It barely sells. But the producer, well, on this day...
Like Joe Puppet.
What are you saying?
I'm out. We're through, dog.
The producer locks in his truth. On this day, he finds his true self, cuts loose the chains, and doesn't ever look back. He found something worth more than 12 platinum plaques and a lifetime of fake applause. He found happiness.
Yo, this is Tony Chims. You know what I'm saying? This is for all my fallen soldiers. All my brothers in the struggle. Yo, through the torn curtain of a wicked summer, a baby cries, shots of rain, a quiet storm around a child that should have been held but not held in contempt. People rise as the sun falls at night, swallows the day into a sea of ink. Stop and think but don't blink. Yo, stop and think but don't blink. Word.